Well then.
Let us pray for Angie. So that Atua may guide her soul to the gates of heaven. Atua, please take care of Angie.
It can't be!
Hey, why did it end up like this? Didn't Angie have Atua with her? Apparently, even Atua wasn't able to protect her till the end.
You don't know?
Clearly, she didn't.
Weird!
That's not true! Angie say Atua always by her side. Well, now it is time for all of you to wake up to reality. There is no such thing as depending on God to protect us. We don't have time to be talking about this. Instead of talking about Atua.
Right?
Yeah, we gotta talk about which one of us is the culprit and win this killing game.
Really?
Wait, this is part of the killing game? Well, I mean, the doi knew.
That's right.
What else could it be? The fact that Angie's dead can only mean one thing. One of us killed her. Yeah. And once again, we shall try our best to find out who did it.
No way!
But why would someone do such awful thing?
But...
Is that really what happened?
Huh?
Huh?
could it be?
It's possible the culprit who killed Angie wasn't one of us, but... Oi, oi. Killing the mood once again, apparently. Whoa! Oh, Christ! No, she's puking green right now. Good Christ, she's flooding the crime scene with her puke! Like, get her out of here, for Pete's sake!
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. A vomit-soaked entrance. How novel. And the puke is green again, too. That's a pretty ominous sign. Why did another murder happen? What's the deal, Monodam? I thought you were gonna make everyone get along.
It's okay.
Don't worry. Overcoming this will bring everyone closer together. That has been the case so far, yes? Their bond gets stronger with each class trial, does it not?
Fine.
Murders are necessary to bring everyone closer together. Great. So you have that kind of mentality as well, eh? Fantastic. Just like always, there is no such thing as liking like any of these bastards. They're all the fucking same to me. Except Usami. She's the only one that I like. She's a bunny. She's a rabbit, not a fucking bear. But how?
So then...
It may kinda sound like I am racist against bears, but... eh. I can live with that. If you guys hate me for being racist against bears, then... I don't bloody care. So, let's get started.
We are all friends.
Conduct a friendly investigation. Then, we will have a friendly class trial. Yeah, as friendly as you can get. We must distribute these first.
Oh!
Oh, look, the Monokuma file. I wanted to be the one to pass it out. Didn't you want to do it too, Manapani?
So...
By the way, I've been thinking, you guys should knock off all this killing and dying. Dying is like so lame. Living is all the rage these days. Okay. More green puke. This is really unlucky.
So long,
Farewell!
Alright. The Care Bears are gone.
So then,
As there is no use complaining, we are better off beginning our investigation. So, everyone, we all know what we need to do, yes?
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, by the third murder, we should all be pretty used to dead bodies.
Wait!
Not Gonta! No way Gonta ever get used to this! Yeah. Truly, getting used to this sort of stuff is a bad thing for you guys. But either way, we have to do it.
Nope.
Trust me, you do not want to be used to this. No one should get used to this. That's nice and all. This seems pretty insincere coming from an assassin.
Unfortunately.
Let's start investigating. It's not like we have any other choice.
You're right.
That's true. But still, it's strange. This is a bizarre setup. 4 wax figures, effigies of the dead, hung upside down in the room. And in the middle, Angie's body in a pool of blood. It certainly appears to be some kind of ritual. And yeah, Himiko is being really silent right now, sadly.
Shuichi!
Alright, bro. I'm counting on you as my sidekick. Let's end this nightmare together.
Okay.
Yeah, but are you feeling okay, Kaito?
Okay.
We seriously don't have time to be talking about this. No way we're gonna die here. I'm definitely gonna find the culprit.
Seems like...
The culprit. Is it really someone among us that killed Angie?
I get how you feel, Tsumugi. But do you have to repeat that tired old line every time?
No, that's not it. I mean, could this have been the work of the transfer student?
Huh? Transfer student? Oh, great. Now you're giving us the idea that someone got resurrected and killed Angie.
Angie prepared a ritual in this room to resurrect the dead, right? And she made those wax dolls hanging upside down as part of the ritual.
Okay, we don't know that, and we don't know if it's part of the ritual.
Could it be?
Maybe the ritual succeeded and the resurrected person killed her.
That is one heck of a possibility. But if it truly was resurrected, where are they now? We would have seen them alive by now. And all the wax figures are now upside down. Kaito, come on! Don't be a big baby!
Hey!
What? Shut up already.
What?
It's her fault. It's her fault. That you scare stories out of nowhere like that. Saying messed up stuff like that. Kaito, are you alright? Yeah, he's slowly turning into a zombie the more he hears of this stuff.
Damn.
Sure. Sorry, Shuichi. I need to get some fresh air. I'll leave this to you and Maki. Do a good job, you guys. Alright, you do that. Kaito left. Still a bit wobbly. Do a good job. That coward has a lot of nerve bossing us around. Maybe that wasn't the best way to phrase it, but he just wants to encourage.
Jeez.
You've clearly settled right into your sidekick role. And soon enough, Maki, you are gonna be part of this as well.
It's okay.
One of us. One of us. I don't need him to give me orders. With so few people left, I can't afford to sit out anymore.
Well,
So, where should we start? We should check the Monokuma file first, right?
You're right.
Yeah, let's take a look. The victim is Angie Yonaga, the ultimate artist. The body was found in the ultimate artist's lab. The time of death is approximately 2 in the morning. The cause of death is a stab wound to the back of the neck. The forehead also has a laceration. The forehead also has a laceration. So the cause of death was a stab to the back of the neck. In that case, why does the forehead also have a laceration? Could it have been done before or after her death? The Monokuma file included the time of death this time. 2 AM. Everyone must have been asleep. We probably can't rely on witness testimonies.
but
So, the murder happened at nighttime after all. If everyone had followed the student council's rules like Angie and Atua said...
What good was saying that do? The culprit may be one of the student council, yes? Yeah. Just like he said, even if everyone outside the student council would have followed the rules, she would still die because it could have been one of the members.
Why?
A member of the student council? That's...
All right.
We should go and figure that out. Let's start investigating and solve this mystery together.
It's impossible.
I can't.
Himiko?
Ugh.
Can't do it. I can't investigate Angie's body. But if we don't make it for the class trial, then everyone will die.
Whatever.
I don't care anymore.
Himiko, don't you ever say something like that. We're talking about your life too here.
What?
What a pain.
Surviving and everything else. It's too much of a pain.
You're tearing me apart here, Himiko.
What was that?
Then why don't we just use your magic to revive Angie?
Please stop.
This is no time for your mean-spirited taunts. Reviving her is clearly impossible.
Is that so?
We cannot say that with certainty, no. What?
Huh?
Excuse me?
No.
Oh, of course resurrecting her is impossible. But I know a way we can speak with Angie. You mean... using the seance?
You see,
We can summon her spirit with a seance called the Caged Child. Seance?
What are you trying to pull?
Seance? What are you talking about? Cut it out already.
You gotta be kidding me!
Yeah, this is no time for jokes!
I am serious.
Oh, I'm serious. This is for our investigation.
Huh?
For our investigation?
Yes.
If we speak with Angie, we can ask her who the culprit is, and bring this case to a swift close.
Well, you know.
First, a resurrection ritual, and not a seance. Are you messing with us?
Do you understand?
I would appreciate it if you didn't compare it to Monokuma's foolishness. Seances are genuine occurrences. They are written off in literature the world over. In fact, I myself have participated in seances a great many times. Many times? On top of that, we have here a rare chance to perform the legendary seance, the Caged Child. it would be foolish to not take advantage of this. Yes?
No.
No matter how you put it, now's not the time for something.
Oh? Something what? Now this sounds like the real Tsumugi to me.
However,
Oh? I suspect the only way to confirm your earlier theory is by performing the seance, yes?
What?
My earlier theory?
therefore,
The possibility of the culprit being the resurrected transfer student. It is not wise to go into the class shop with such outlandish theories in one's head.
well,
So to prove such a thing impossible, I think it best we consult Angie herself.
incomprehensible.
That logic is peculiar, to say the least. This sounds like the real Kibo too. Holding a seance to find out about the ritual. So we're gonna fight the occult with the occult.
Okay.
Well,
We can't worry about this forever, so we might as well go with the easier solution.
How exciting!
Okay, I'll help out. I was getting bored of investigating anyway.
Huh?
I'll help too.
Himiko?
Huh? You too, Himiko?
I...
If I can talk to Angie one more time, I'll do anything. A seance or whatever it takes, I'll do it.
Well,
I'll help out as well. I cannot leave Himiko alone.
do whatever you want.
yes!
Okay, I will.
So then,
So now we have 4 participants. Kokichi, Himiko, Tenko, and myself. However, the caged child requires 5 people. We are still 1 short.
Fine. Then Keyboy can come too.
You're right.
I guess we can be picky.
Himiko,
why?
why am I being forced to participate and being treated like a burden?
Well then,
So then, we need a place to perform the seance. Where shall we do it?
How about your lab?
no.
No. In order for the caged child to succeed, the room must be as dark as possible. My lab has windows, so turning the lights off won't make it quite dark enough.
Then how about the empty rooms?
That's...
Empty rooms? The ones on the 4th floor?
There aren't any windows there, so if you blow out the candles, it should be pitch dark.
yeah.
Sure, I'm fine with that.
Listen up!
I agree with Himiko.
Tell me your thoughts.
However, there are 3 empty rooms. Which one shall we use?
Then
The middle room. The middle room's always best for stuff like this.
Okay, and the middle room it is.
I see, yes.
Very well. I shall begin the preparations at once. I shall have you 4 help as well. Let us carry all the necessary equipment from my lab. Are you really going to do this?
Do you understand?
This is for investigation. I said as much, did I not? We need to use all our effort to discover the culprit, lest our lives be lost. Kyo, Kokichi, Kibo, and Tenko, and Himiko all left the scene.
This is stupid.
Are they serious about this stupid seance?
But...
Perhaps that's just part of the investigation in their eyes. We should go with it. Yeah, me personally, I just feel like investigating this the normal way. However, I am pretty curious about the fire, so I do want to check up on them too. In any case, I should focus on what I can do. What the ultimate detective can do. Alright, investigation time. Now, before we begin this, I would like to say like one thing before all this. Fang! Actually, hold on, let me just stretch here a little bit. I feel like stretching. Alright. Thank God that we don't have to deal with the double murder in this thing. Because the rest of the people are still alive. Only Angie died this time around, which is pretty good because, you know, there have been a couple of things in my mind before I started this killing game that I didn't really want to happen in this. From like a narrative perspective and all that, there are a couple of things that I would have wanted to happen so that it won't remind me of the first games and all that. Like, one of them being that I don't want to have like 2 people dead in chapter 3. And, well, there are a couple of things, like, there are like a couple of other things, like, for example, not wanting Himiko to die because she's like the weakest out of everybody. And there's also Gonta, who I really don't want him to die in chapter 4. Like, these are basically the things that I don't want to happen, like, whatsoever. So, yeah, I'm actually pretty glad about this. Let's start with Mew.
This busty brain beauty has this all figured out.
You do?
Huh?
Huh? You mean, you know who the culprit is? Yeah, right.
What was that?
Huh? The culprit? Fuck that!
Hey.
Shuichi, do we really have the time to be listening to her? We do have to listen to everyone's testimony, Maki.
Wait!
Wait! Wait, goddammit! You're just gonna ignore my genius idea?
It kinda depends if it's gonna be genius or not, on what you're gonna say.
What?
Just listen to me, okay? Come on, listen to me! Listen!
Okay, Mew, calm down. Just tell us what you have in mind.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, if you're gonna...
She's really happy about this. She's happy that we're gonna listen to her.
Well, if you're gonna twist my arm, then I'll tell you. You better thank me for this.
You know,
I know you are dumber than fleas, but even you get how weird these wax dolls are, right?
They are strange. Are they for the ritual? Or another purpose?
well then.
But I figured out with just one glance. These are diversions.
Diversions. And why do you say that?
Could it be...
Diversions?
Listen up!
Yes, the culprit used these wax dolls to distract us from something.
Got a minute?
What do you mean by that?
What?
How should I know? Isn't that Sherlock Holmes' job?
I knew it.
What a waste of time. Used to distract us. Distract us in what way, I wonder? All of these wax dolls are placed in a way that make it questionable whether it was part of the ritual or not. Either it was Angie who put them like that, or the culprit did it before Angie, for reasons I wouldn't know yet, in order to hide the crime. I mean, either way, this does seem to be like a log to the murder case, from the looks of it. Maki turned and walked away. I can't say that I blame her.
What was that?
Huh? That's her problem. She on the rack or something? So Angie made these wax dolls, huh? Their resemblance is pretty uncanny. They say the devil's in the details, you know. Let's just see how detailed these really are.
Hey! You tried to look up the wax figure skirt. Hey! Hold on, you! You can't tamper. You cannot tamper with the evidence all willy-nilly like that. Like, be careful. I mean, let Shuichi look up Kaede's skirt.
Hey!
What are you doing? Stop that.
What?
What? I just wanted to see if this doll was wearing panties.
Oh, Mew.
Wait, do you have a doll fetish? Are you excited that your dead girlfriend's a doll now?
Ha! Fucking virgin!
If you like wax doll so much, then go fuck the doll already.
Wow. That's just wrong, Mew. However, you are lucky, because now I'm in a better mood than I was last time, doing the investigation of the last murder case, so I am not gonna be as annoyed at you. I'm starting to agree with Maki. Talking to Mew is a waste of time. Alright, Tsumugi?
I'm not sure if it's okay to say this or not, but could Tenko be the culprit?
Let me guess. The reason why you suspect her is because she betrayed the council. Is that it?
Huh?
Huh? Tenko?
Oh, it's not like I have proof or anything, but earlier I heard Himiko say that Tenko was trying to betray the student council.
Well, if you are to believe that she's the culprit because of just that, then you still got a ways to go. There needs to be more than that, Tsumugi.
No.
So you suspect Tenko?
Actually,
Cause as a member of the student council, she would have been allowed into this lab.
Oh yeah.
That's right. Angie did allow members of the student council to enter her lab.
oh,
Yeah, Angie had been shut away here working on the ritual by herself since yesterday. She said she would only unlock the door if she heard a student council member's voice.
That's true.
That would certainly point to Tenko. She did betray the student council after all.
no.
It's not that I want to suspect Tenko, but since only student council members would have been let in here,
Then that means they could have killed her. Well, it seems possible, but I do have to question the locked doors. That, and I doubt that it would be that easy. So Angie only let in student council members. And that would be Gonta, Kibo, Himiko, Tenko, and Tsumugi. Of that group, Tenko is certainly the most suspicious. However, we don't have any proof of that yet, so it is one possibility that we should have in mind. Gonta?
Why?
A murder at nighttime. Strange. Impossible even.
Why?
Why do you think that?
Right.
Cause student council made a rule that we know can be outside during nighttime. Everyone should have been asleep. No way murder could have happened at nighttime.
Ew.
Do you really think everyone would go along with that rule?
But
But it's Atua's rule. Angie say he punish us if we not follow this rule.
But
But the student council wasn't included in that, correct? They could do what they wanted. Angie was also working here at night. Huh? She was?
but
No way. Student council would never break own rules.
right.
They should have been asleep in our rooms. In own rooms. To set good example to others. Well, looky. Angie is now dead, as you can see. So clearly somebody broke the rules. It even says in the Monokuma file that she died at 2 in the morning. Maybe Angie got attacked while she is asleep in her room and get brought here? Can't say for sure yet.
Gonta, idiot!
If so, Gonta could have saved her. If only Gonta saw. But Gonta was sleeping. Sorry, Angie. No, Gonta no could save you. It's alright, Gonta. It's alright. I find it hard to believe that no one went outside, in spite of the student council rule. Okay. Maki?
Hey,
I just want to confirm something. When we got to this lab, you're sure that the front door was locked?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm positive. I grabbed the knob and tried to turn it. It really is locked.
I knew it.
The front entrance was locked until Kokichi picked the lock to open it. Kokichi pulled out some thin needles and stuck them into the keyhole of the lock.
Click, 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 click. Clack! Click, click, clack. Here, open sesame.
So he picked the cylinder lock open.
hey,
Do you think anyone else could have opened the lock besides him?
That's true.
It would have been impossible from the outside. The mall cops took the key.
Okay, here it is. But there's only one key, so don't lose it. It'd be bad if you lost it. You won't be able to lock the door or open it from the outside.
Let me see that key. Onoda swiped the key from Monofini, and then lifted it to his mouth.
No. He ate it!
then...
So Kokichi's the only one who could have opened or closed the door from outside, right? Correct. Only Kokichi would have been able to open and close the door from outside. In that case, this opens up a lot more possibilities. But someone inside could have opened and closed it as they pleased.
Huh?
So, the front door was locked from inside the room?
No.
Not necessarily. I'm just thinking of possibilities. But in that case, the question becomes how the person who locked the door got out. If it was Kokichi, he could have went inside, killed Angie, and got out, closing the door himself, making us think Angie was the last one to lock the door. Like, working on the ritual. I mean, that's one possibility. Or Kokichi unlocked the door and left it like that, and somebody else went in and killed her. And then afterwards, Kokichi locked the door. But... However, that would imply that Kokichi helped the murderer. And in that case, he would know who the killer is. That is just one theory, however. How the culprit got out of the classroom after locking the doors. Alrighty then. And, well, we talked with everyone over here, so... Let's check Angie's body right now. Angie's body. She's lying face down in the middle of the room.
What's wrong?
Are you going to take a closer look?
Okay.
Yes. I was planning to.
Got a minute?
Then let's hurry up and do it. We cannot afford to waste any time here. Maki didn't hesitate. She stepped past me and walked over the body. She has no problem with dead bodies. She is the ultimate assassin. Yeah. Does remind me of someone else in the past who had no problems with dead bodies. Okay. And I can assume we can check a couple of things here. Actually, hold on, let me just check this first. The 4 effigies hung upside down makes the scene particularly eerie. Ropes are dangling from the exposed beams on the ceiling.
If I remember correctly,
Angie made all these wax figures.
Hey,
Is this rope from the warehouse?
you're right.
I believe so. And that means they won't be much of a clue. Anyone could have gone and gotten these ropes. Maybe the student council should have blocked the warehouse instead of the manhole. Yeah. If Angie was smart enough, she could have at least done that before she died. The warehouse does contain plenty of things that can be used for murder. Once again. Anyway, I know that these effigies are just wax. It still creeps me out.
that's true.
The effigies look exactly like real people. Not just their faces, but their bodies too. The ultimate artist certainly was talented.
By the way,
Why is this effigy hanging upside down? Is this part of the ritual? One can assume that it is, including myself. But I mean, we can definitely check the book and see whether this was part of the ritual or not. We do have means of checking this. I'm not sure.
what is it?
If it's not, then why is it like this? Who would go out of their way to hang a wax effigy? Right. If they're going to do this much work, there must be some reason for it. What could it be? Who would do this? The culprit? Angie? Or someone else entirely? The culprit? Angie? Or someone else entirely? Yeah, I guess so. Let's check the Necronomicon and see for ourselves. Yeah. And also, I should just throw this thing away and never let anyone use it again. It only causes a lot of pain, for crying out loud. This book.
The instructions for the resurrection ritual are written in the Necronomicon. By performing the ritual as written, you can resurrect one deceased victim.
I knew it.
This was the motive. The Necronomicon.
Hey,
Angie tried to perform the ritual written in this book, right?
Okay.
Yeah. If we look at this book, we should learn the steps of the ritual she was trying to perform. Let's take a look. Yeah, we definitely show. Although, just don't be surprised if part of resurrecting the dead is also having to say out loud "bibbidi boppidi boo." I'm just saying, just don't be surprised at that part. The Necronomicon resurrection ritual. Prepare an effigy of the dead soul you wish to contact. Everyone may participate. The size and shape of the effigy is irrelevant. Make it out of whatever materials you wish. If it's not obvious who the effigy is supposed to be, label it with the name of the deceased. After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution. Be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Oi. Sprinkle the ashes on the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times. Then... Huh? Sprinkle the ashes on the effigy. And repeat the name of the deceased 3 times. Burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Then close your eyes and wait. After a while, you should feel a light tap on your back. If so, that means the ritual was a success. The ashes are only good for 1 use. The ritual can only be performed once, so use it wisely. So these are the steps for the resurrection ritual. It says nothing about the positioning of the effigies. Which means the culprit may have been the one who did this. Who hung the effigies upside down.
This is stupid.
And you really believed in this crap? It's pretty obvious that you wouldn't be able to resurrect anyone with this. Yeah, it's pretty stupid. I mean, they forgot the essential step of chanting Bibidi Babidi Boo. I mean, it is always included in things like this. Under normal circumstances, I'm sure that's true. But in this place, I don't think we can rule anything out. Okay then. Actually, hold on a second. Okay, let me just check Angie's body first, like I said. There's blood dripping from Angie's head. According to the Monokuma file, she sustained a stab wound to the back of the neck. And that was the one that killed her. As well as the laceration on her forehead.
I knew it.
The killing blow was a single stab to the back of the neck. A sneak attack, most likely.
Well...
Then what do you make of this wound on her forehead? Maybe the culprit hit her in the head before stabbing her from behind. But her 2 wounds are substantially different. Did the culprit change weapons mid-attack? They are different.
Oh yeah.
I suppose that would be unnecessary.
Remember.
Also, the wound on her forehead looks deep, but it's not bleeding much. What is going on with these 2 wounds? The laceration truly is an interesting one, not gonna lie. What is this? And who caused it? What was the weapon used to do this wound?
Huh?
Huh?
What's wrong, Maki?
Got a minute?
Move. Maki pushed me aside, then lifted Angie's body up by the shoulder.
Is this...
What's this doing crumpled under her body?
What is it?
This is duct tape, right? What's duct tape doing here? Well, I'll be. This is Angie's hair. And thankfully this isn't Chris's blood. It must be Angie's too. I don't know. Well, it must be related to the case. Look, there are hairs stuck to the tape. Long hairs. Angie's, right? Bloody duct tape with Angie's hair on it. What could that mean? Unless maybe it is Peiko's hair. You never know. Maybe she was the one who got resurrected. Okay.
But...
I'm surprised you spotted this, Maki. It was hidden under her body.
So what?
It was partially visible. As a detective, you should have noticed it before I did. Hey. Cut us some slack, alright? Shuichi is still a beginner. And I'm a freaking idiot.
Okay.
Well, that's true. Well, even so, I guess you're still getting used to being around dead bodies. Okay, well that's a new sprite that I haven't seen before. So don't beat yourself up over it. Yep.
Okay.
Well, then, it's a good thing you're used to corpses, Maki.
Do you want to die?
Huh? Do you want to die? Hey, come on, Maki.
Sorry.
Sorry, choking. I couldn't resist.
Got a minute?
You don't need to apologize. I was joking too. Okay. You seem that you do enjoy your dark humor here, Maki. That didn't sound like a joke, though. Okay.